Coming up, we will play the new Twitter game show. It feels weird doing stuff that Mikey Boy, doesn't it?
It does feel odd, not knowing that Mikey Boy's not there. It does feel weird.
And we're struggling with your Hitler mustache?
Yes, we're struggling. I was given a disposable razor that will not shave. So I tried and tried.
What kind of razor do you use at home?
I use I think a Mach 3 disposable.
Yeah. So, but aren't the razors themselves almost the same as the disposables?
Yeah, I think I like a disposable better. I don't know if I've ever had an electric razor where I said, oh, thank God, finally, something that gives me a clean, close shave.
Right.
The electric razor always leaves a person in patches.
Since you're loaning Earl $2,000, would you like some threads out there saying Fez is a great guy? He's loaning Earl money?
I don't need that.
But wouldn't it be great?
It would be nice. It would be nice to be called a great guy for once in a while.
Would you want to present Earl with a gigantic check? And the good news is, Fez,
down to present it.
He's good for it.
Yeah.
Earl's good for it, and he wants to pay you back.
I try not to worry about those things. I try not to think about it too much, or else I'll be asking, how's the book coming?
That book is now turning into two books, my friend. One is going to be a book of photography, and the other will be a written book. Hey, Earl.
Buddy.
What do you say?
What's happening, guys?
I got some good news for you. I know you're looking to get a loan floated, right?
Yes.
Ron and Fez Show is willing to float you $2,010.
$2,010. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
You are more than welcome, my friend. Can you be here tomorrow?
It's when it has to be paid back.
2010. No, when the book comes in.
Right, yeah.
I could definitely be in tomorrow.
Sure, for the 2 Gs. Now, do you want a giant check, or do you want it in cash with little eyeballs on the top of it?
Whatever's best.
Wait, hold on. A stack of cash with little eyeballs on top of it. I thought that would do better as a laugh because, everybody seems to like that Geico. I'm sorry, maybe if Kaka said it.
I'm sorry, I almost took the knee on that one.
Now, do you need one of these a month or just once?
Just once.
Okay.
Yeah, once you do it.
What happened, Earl? I thought you had a gig set up for yourself.
So did I. So it just got boggled down in a lot of people being territorial, a lot of red tape. I missed a call because I was actually on the phone with the principals involved. So
now, just let me ask you this: do you have a problem with Nazism? Because it will look tomorrow that Hitler is presenting you with a giant check.
Yeah, I heard that you want to do this Hitler mustache. Is this a good idea, Fez?
I thought he was going to do it on his pubes, but he's doing it on his mouth. No, nothing Fez does is a good idea, including giving you the lion's share of the 2010.
Yeah, I don't think that Hitler mustache will fly very well in New York City.
By the way, Earl, come dressed as a butler, because you're going to be working as Fez's butler for a little while. But you really should help him with the unmasked. Because I am, by Friday pulling you out, Fez?
Yeah, I have until Friday, yes.
You feel like you can pull it together by then?
I feel like I'm very close right now. I feel like I'm staring at the finish line.
You're looking for big names?
Yeah, big names, yeah.
Because I saw Jeffrey Ross has a book coming out called, I don't know, something about, you saw me on the Rose Show. I thought he'd be good. No, not big enough for you? You need bigger?
I'm going as big as I can get. As big, I'm going huge.
Bigger than Tom Arnold?
Bigger.
Thanks. Because I started to run out of things to talk to Tom Arnold about once we got past his ex-wife. So, anything else about Rosie you got? All right, Earl, so I want you to maybe help Fez a little bit for the loan for that.
Oh, yeah, that's anything you guys want.
Right.
I'm there for you.
Wow.
Lies. See you tomorrow.
I own my own Earl.
Earl's picking up $2,005 tomorrow.
I think it's supposed to be 2010.
I don't have that kind of cash. I had to cut it in half. These are bad fucking times for Ronnie B. We're not moving as many of these Cinnabunnies as I thought we would be. All right, there's a steak place on dinner on TV right now, and Earl is going there for dinner tonight since he came by to be nice to him. It's Ben Jack's. Have you ever been there, Earl?
I have not had the pleasure, no.
You're taking us out there tonight. We're going to do it the old style.
Oh, God, yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
That was one of the greatest nights ever when last time we went out for steaks. It was the best.
When was the last time we went out for steaks?
Was that was the night that Fez overtipped? Didn't we go
That
to
was
a
a
steak
long time ago.
Oh, okay. At Smith and Walensky.
Smith and Lewinsky, yeah, and Fez overtipped, and the waiters loved him. He became a god that night.
That little old man came up and hugged me, and I knew immediately something was wrong with the math.
But here's the interesting thing. I bet that guy's dead. I bet he's already dead.
Wow.
That was like 3 years ago.
Has it been that long already?
We didn't even have Chris Stanley with us.
No.
How long have you been with us, Chris?
Jesus, almost 3 years.
It's unbelievable.
Wow.
Yeah.
But
Our
yeah.
lives didn't work out the way we wanted it to. We really wanted to do great things. No, nothing. Nothing happened for us. By the way, we do have a winner on the Voiceover. Let's play the Voiceover song right away. The winners.
If eating Taco Bell were an international sport, I'd be a world champion.
Avon guarantees it. Coming up next, Pepsi lovers who gotta have it.
It's Voiceover!
Let's play the voice and see if Earl can guess.
Iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts helps world champion snowboarder Gretchen Bleiler get more out of winter.
Is it the dude from Everyone Loves Raymond?
The dude from Everyone.
Brad Garrett.
Brad Garrett. Let's check. Wrong. Play it one more time.
Iced coffee from Dunkin' Donuts helps world champion snowboarder Gretchen Bleiler get more out of winter.
That's John Goodman. And the winner is, of course, DirecTV Stinks. DirecTV Stinks. Oh, they love to clap along. Here's Dave. Dave, you're on the Run of Fez show.
Hi, Bonnie.
Yeah.
Bajibi, you just said that you had a 2-month writer's block for this book.
Yes.
How much time has that left you for actual writing? 2 weeks? I say you got not one page written yet on that book, just like I predicted when I called in months ago, and I said in September he'll have nothing. Zero.
Earl, what do you have written so far?
About 40 pages, give or take.
Oh, no, you're saying it like I know.
Yeah, about 40 pages, give or take.
Is that enough?
So you're out of radio for good, Bajibi?
Right now, I'm out, but I mean, would I love to be back in? Oh, absolutely. It made me, I love the medium. I still do.
And nobody wants you right now?
No love right now. I mean, absolutely no love.
Did you go back to CBS?
Actually, there's nothing at CBS. I mean, they're letting people go. Things are pretty bad right now.
It's bad times.
Yeah, things are pretty crazy.
That's why it was so ballsy of you to walk away from your career.
It was, I don't know if it was a leap of faith into an empty swimming pool or just a straight up leap of faith. Period.
And you were telling me when you called, a lot of your old friends have abandoned you?
Yeah, like people I've known like almost my entire adult life, they just kind of just literally overnight disowned me. Like they didn't know me anymore.
Is it because you were out of work?
I don't know if it was out of work. I think just people are just going nuts lately, just period. I mean, a lot of people are losing gigs or are just in between things.
So all the radio people you've ever known?
Some radio people, like most of the old NEW guys, I still keep in touch with like very sporadically. But
at those dinners,
yeah, we get together like once.
Is it an Obama thing that they know you're so pro Obama?
Oh my God, my friend Harry and I, who used to be a production guy, we fight over politics. He's like a conservative nationalist. I don't even know what that means, but we fight all the time about Obama. He thinks he's Hitler.
Yeah, the Hitler thing has come up a lot because like Hitler, he wants to help the poor get hospital stays.
There were other dictators, too. Why can't someone come up with something
You
original?
know when
Like,
everyone's going to be Mussolini?
right, Stalin.
but
There's a
because-
lot of guys to choose from. Pol Pot.
No, but you
Yeah, but
aim
again,
high.
Look at it really comes back to the mustache.
If I lost a bet yesterday and had to look like Pol Pot, I would have no clue how to do it. Hitler's just becomes iconic, I guess.
Wow. Loser dresses like Pol Pot for the next 2 weeks. Let's see what happens there. You were talking about being broke before, and you do most of your shopping at 7-Eleven. Why is that funny to you?
Because
It's not as cheap.
Polio's 49 cents.
But it's also not nutritional.
Right.
And you could not get more education than what Dave has. And you probably couldn't make fucking worse choices than what Dave does. So your point is this, Fez. Dave should go through life making all the bad choices, and then the rest of us should pitch in and help him.
Well, I would. I mean, I literally did try to pitch in and help him.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about as a society. You thinking that's also another bad choice they made, not taking you on.
Oh, I think that was a bad choice, yeah.
And you were offended by it.
Yes.
And it works out for you, though, Earl, because you were getting, and you're loving this, aren't you?
No, I'm like, this is extremely humbling for me. You know, it's been a very humbling time. So, I love you guys for this. I really appreciate it.
Isn't it weird that we're your only real friends? As much as you hate our guts?
I
We're
never,
your only real friends?
never hate your guts.
What's it like that your only real friends are white? Does that make you fucking sick to your stomach?
That would be weird.
We are great as white
Let me ask you
people.
this. Did you put in a call to Ant?
No.
Did you put in a call to Ope?
Yes, I did.
Did he match us?
No, he did not.
Did he say something like, I'm not falling for your scams?
No, but he basically told me to ask you.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I wish he didn't know how much I made. It really annoys me. So what do you say? Why don't you go to Ronnie B for it?
Yeah, he was like, you should ask Ron. He's like, yeah. He's like, Ron's good people.
But he's not.
No, he had his reasons, and they were actually valid reasons.
The
But
same reasons that I would give?
pretty much, yeah.
God
But
bless him.
but this has been the weirdest time in my life. I have never gone through what I've gone through this year, ever. And I don't know if it's good, bad. I don't know where it's going to end. I don't know, but
Again, when we really look at it, and I don't want to fucking hit you while you're down, but you made some crazy choices. You were unhappy the way your job was doing. You wanted something else, so you left work, but you weren't willing to pay the price.
yeah. I mean, at that point, I can say now that 9 months ago, I was not in my right mind. I was where I was then and where I am now is,
Now, I know that you've applied back here at Sirius.
yeah.
Do you realize how crazy they think you are?
I figured as much, but
It took us a while to get you back on the line just to be able to come into the building.
Well, I didn't know that.
And
but-
crazy.
Yes, you did. You know that you have been thrown out of the old studio by security.
Well, yes, that I know.
And you know why they did it?
Because I'm like, why can't people just talk to me?
Your exit fucking interview, is that what it's called, Fez?
Yep.
Was so insane that they called us up and they're going, do we have to worry about him? And it made me realize, and this is the difference between, let's say, Opie and myself and the rest of the world. Opie and I are used to being weird. You know what I mean? So we're used to big A's, crazed, crazy Jen, stalker pet. We don't fucking feel like those people are dangerous. But to the rest of the world, these people are seen as, oh my God, should I do something? And that's where you fall in, Earl. You don't make it in the rest of the world. And that's why you haven't gotten a job in 9 months.
I don't believe it, but I'm just like, talk to me. Just
They did, and you frightened them.
I did. How did I? I mean, I wasn't threatening at all. I was very.
They said that you talked like you were not even in connection with the rest of the world.
Crazy and insane came up on much more than one occasion.
And they just didn't know what to do.
And again, like I said before, it was like where I was then and where I am now is like two different places. I'm not denying at all. I was not in a good place at all. At all.
At all. At all. Oh, you feel like you're in a good place now?
Yeah, I'm in a much better place right now.
By the way, when he asked for a loan, he did it by text.
It was so. I didn't know. I was scared. I'm scared to death.
Why are you scared?
I don't know. But I remember people would always say, like, "Could I approach Ron about something before?" And I'm like, "Go ahead. He's pretty."
No, I'll kill you. I'll kill him.
But that's what people fear. People really fear you're going to wring their neck.
Yeah.
Rip their heart out and show it to them while they're still like. I'm like, Ron is like one of the most steady people I know.
No, it's insane. That's crazy talk. You're as good as dead. Now, Dave.
Yes.
Do you feel like this man is telling other people how to live their lives?
Yeah, a little bit.
But so unless everyone gives you everything you
no.
want,
No.
with no strings attached, they are telling you how to live their life.
I won't say everything you want. Everything is within reason. But let's all just get along and as Earl's friend Rodney King said, let's all get along and let's all kind of cooperate.
What about Earl's friends Opie, who said, "I'll go get the money from Ron. He's great people."
via text. So he calls Opie and texts Ron. That's the
It was
part
really
I don't
funny.
get.
And I had texted him something about the Highline because I know that he's like a big fan of the Highline. And I text him, I'm like, "I am down at the Highline."
Right.
And
so he texted you?
I just got a text right now that says, "Hey, Ron, can I have $40,000? Signed, Earl Douglas." But apparently Earl used Eastside Dave's
Give me
phone.
back my phone, Earl.
So Earl just texts me back. Instead of saying anything, he just says, "Ron, can I have some money?" This is why.
That's your approach?
I think it was the last line. I said something else. I don't remember. But
Was it one of his patented 5-6 page texts that just keep coming and coming?
You do have to continue him on next phone.
Well, they kept going. After I just went, "Okay, call me tonight."
I assume everyone because I have the BlackBerry Pearl because it has this really big screen. I keep forgetting that everyone has smaller screens.
No,
Yeah.
It's limited characters on every phone. It's 150. That's why Twitter came up with that concept.
Unfortunately, I fucking did this. It was very funny.
Earl writes Stephen King's The Stand on every fucking text message.
It is. It's 3 or 4 come in.
He's trying to make himself clear.
Jason, South Dakota.
Hey, good afternoon, buddies. So is the moral of Earl's story never quit your job before you got another one lined up?
Yeah, I think that is. I think that would be the moral.
Have a plan. Have a plan. That was the single greatest lesson.
Remember when Franklin used to beg you not to leave?
Yeah, he's still shocked that I left.
Yeah, everyone is.
I'm still shocked in a lot of ways, but it happened. It was just.
Is it because you hit your head?
No, it was just.
You never were the same after that hitting your fucking head.
I think it was a week later that he did it.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was a week later. Yeah.
And then he was like, before he had an epiphany. I was like, I see this all so clearly, Ron. We're going to make this all work outside of the corporate world. I'm like, Earl, do not go talking like this to other people.
Mr. and
The
Mrs.
bosses are in
Douglas.
here now, peeking to see that Earl's in. What do you say about Earl being in here?
Just wanted to make sure he wasn't freaking out or anything. It was really weird. Seriously.
Rob Crosses comes in and
Really
goes,
weirded out.
"Everything okay with Earl?"
Did he do the crazy twirl, finger twirl next to his head?
Maybe.
But you know what? It's one thing for the bosses to have acted like he was nuts. But then those other people that you talk to, I don't know what their name of their job is.
The people in HR.
What is that exactly?
If I think it was the person, the
It's
woman.
human resources, but
Right.
what is their job?
It is to make sure that everyone. It's actually to have a safe work environment. So when they talked to Earl in his exit interview, that was their main concern.
And they thought you were fucking batshit insane.
I disagree, but I mean, again, I'm not denying at all that I was just not in a great place at that particular time in my life. I wasn't at all. And, and it was just something I had to go through, and I went through it.
Do you feel like you made it at the other end?
I'm not all the way through it, but I'm pretty much through it.
Insane. Why do you feel like you made it through? Because you got this new great job?
It was just, I don't know. It was just, sometimes you just wake up and you just feel like a corner's turn. And then, because there were definitely a lot of dark days where you just felt like, when is this going to end? Or is it going to end? Like
Was that winter?
And I just realized like 3 seasons have passed since I've left here. And it's kind of, and it was definitely winter. Winter was really great. That was a great period. Spring was a little bit better. Summer was a nightmare, and now I'm like, fall is like I feel like a real renewal coming through.
Summer was hotter.
Is that why you're borrowing money? Because things are going so great?
No, but it's just
Fall is not really when you think of renewal.
Well, you harvest
Oh,
things.
for school.
Okay.
Harvest time.
He just gave descriptions of the.
I swear to God, and this fucking pisses me off. I'm still anchored into Fresh Start. It's fucking. I feel more like this is the beginning of a new year than I do January 1st. Because of fucking school.
Yeah.
I just feel like I should go out and get pencils and fresh fucking new clothes.
Yeah, I was in Staples the other day, and I had to pick up like some more pens or something, and I just saw all the kids like school shopping, and I just felt like that weird
Just jerking off.
end of
looking at 'em.
that weird end of summer feeling. It's like, oh man, it's gonna get cold. Like all those things you had when you were 6 or 7
Half
came
that
back.
stuff they won't need. A compass. We never touched ours.
Compass, what were you on? The fucking Nina Pinta in Santa Maria?
Not that kind.
I used mine for adventures.
I just mind to stab a fucking kid once.
That's all they were used for,
You
I
want to
think.
fucking get my compass? Keep fucking with me. You end up with a compass in your neck. We got a break here. Earl Douglas, fresh and back and looking for government handouts.
I don't know what that, but I really appreciate it, guys.
You on the dole?
A little bit.
We'll be right back. It's Ron and Fez show. We said that we'd help you out a little bit. $2,010 we lend you. Here's my part of it.
Thank
Help
you, Ron.
yourself. Yeah, you're welcome.
This is
How much
Deal.
is that there?
That's 10.
this $10, 10
Feel-
singles.
Feel free to count it if you need to. Feel free to count it. But Earl, here's the deal. What's that sound? Earl, what does that sound?
That's the Geico. Oh God! They got 2 giant bundles of dollar bills,
We thought you'd get it once.
all in $1 bills, with 2 little eyeballs attached to it. Oh my God!
That's the money you wouldn't be borrowing if you had stayed.
Now, Dave, because of some complaints you've been getting lately, could you just take some still pictures of him so everything doesn't have to be a fucking Twitio? Because I have been hearing the Twitios are annoying. So just let Earl stand there with the Geico dollars.
Well, I didn't think the bank would be able to do that.
They had 2 $1,000 things.
What? They know about Geico.
When you pay back, pay in fucking nickels.
Do the old Phil Spector thing.
Yeah.
I'll take a check.
Turn around, hold one in each hand.
You know, right?
Is he standing up next to the Ron and Fez sign? You don't do that anymore. Well, just let him stand against the fucking door. This will be the first time Dave has done this.
Mine's really bright.
Well, it's just from the bank.
Spread them out a little bit.
It's
Like
two
spread your two hands, your two Geicos.
two Geico bundles of money with the Kugly eyeballs.
Have the what kind?
I always said Kugly.
I've never heard Kugly in my life. Now, Earl, good luck getting on the fucking subway with that
Oh yeah. Oh god.
It's heavier than you'd think.
and walking through your neighborhood. Now, see how fast you can upload that to 202 friends. Let me see the picture you took.
So that's Earl's loan, all in singles. You're not going to head out to one of the clubs afterwards, after the show, are you?
I'm not.
All your ones?
That'd be fucking great.
Actually, the lighting is bad. This is more
Walk into a strip club. Every girl come running after me.
Shit, I remember days when we went out like that. Looking exactly like it.
Turn one of your Geico bundles around.
His eyeball right there.
I don't want you spending that on bubblegum and records. Look how happy he is.
I know. It's going to be gone, isn't it? Like immediately.
Can you make this last, Earl?
I plan on it, yeah, but wow. I feel like
You look like the world's least happy guy. I gotta have somebody else take pictures besides fucking Dave. You don't pose the fucking guy. Pose the motherfucker. He should be looking like a big winner, you prick.
He just got $2,000 in ones.
2010, Fezzy.
Oh, that's right.
Let's be fucking honest here.
In ones.
Why do you have it next to each other? It doesn't look like Geico anymore.
Okay, because the lighting was off a little bit.
You're off a little bit, you motherfucker.
Okay, ready?
Just separate it a little, Earl, and your shirt will make the contrast.
Big smile. No, bigger smile.
Have the eyes looking at Dave, too. Not away from him. What kind of eyes you call him, Fez?
Kugly.
Unbelievable. Why? And I guarantee you, this won't be up on 202 Friends by the end of the show.
That's a great shot.
Yeah, it actually is pretty good.
I'm a perfectionist.
Unfortunately, we don't have a bag for you, Earl. You're just going to have to carry those out of here under each arm.
Guys, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Earl, what way you going home? I'm going to follow you, and I'm going to knock the fuck on you and get that 2,000.
Go ahead. It's on you. I'll tell you right where the prick is living. If you're feeling strong today, try to take that money.
It's still a loan, Earl. Remember that. Even if someone takes it from you.
Now, Fez, you now think you're going to start to get the respect from the listeners that you deserve?
Yeah, I think this is a really nice thing to do for a pal.
this is very, very cool. Thank
What would you
guys.
like Earl to do for you now?
I would just like Earl to spend it responsibly. If that goes towards his rent
What
check,
would you like Earl to do, though? What could he do for you? What would he do for you that's fun, that makes it feel like Earl's your buddy?
let's see. Back rub would be nice.
Back rub. Okay.
You know,
866 Ron Zero Fez. 866 Ron Zero Fez. Here's JT. You're on the Ron and Fez show.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, I think Earl should repay Fez back by taking all you guys out to Florio tonight.
I love that, Earl.
Henry.
A nice fucking $2,000 fucking trip out.
Please, Earl.
Although I understand you can't smoke in there. Hey, by the way, Earl, people are asking you for football picks. You remember, it used to be Mr. College.
Oh, you missed it perfect. Yeah, I haven't. What was it, like 11-1 or something like that? It was really good. But I think one of my picks came through. Was it Florida State got upset by?
There was tons. When you were Mr. Perfect, you had something like 9 straight picks in a row. We were going batshit crazy. And then people were dumb enough to start betting with you. I remember when Ant told me that he started to check the college football scores. After that, he suddenly had an interest. He's like, maybe Earl is up to something. This seems like easy money.
you were Mr. Perfect.
Are we going to have it up by the end of the show today?
Yeah. Yeah, oh yeah.
Because you're the worst at this, Dave.
I'm great. It's
And I
just
saw
this damn Twitter.
what a bad photographer you were.
This damn Twitter.
Why does it work for everybody else?
It works. It's just, on a rainy day, sometimes things get lost in the raindrops.
It's sunny out. What are you talking about?
First of all,
I thought it was coming up with some poetic. I don't know.
I like the thought that things could get lost in the raindrop. I would love it.
Well, for some reason, when you shot my Hitler Twittios, I have orange hair.
This
So
lighting
I don't know
is
how
never-
you did that.
Lighting.
This lighting sucks dick.
This lighting was not
And
set up for Twitty.
This is not the studio. If I had my own thing, I'd like to work like Stanley Kubrick's place in London.
Will and Georgia, you're on Fez.
Hey, I want to tell Fezzy, that's a good way to get rid of Earl. Look how he did Opie. Kicked into the curb after he got the job.
That is true. Then he went looking for Opie again. Ryan, you're on Fez.
Fezzy, what are you doing, man? As soon as you gave him that money, one, you're never going to see it back. It's always going to be like pissing you off that he doesn't pay, and you're going to have to ask for it. You just ruined a friendship, and giving him money doesn't make the listeners like you more.
But here's the deal. If Earl disappears, this would be the best money Fez ever fucking spent in his life.
It's like Bronx Tale scenario.
Because this is like buying a $2,000 rocket to shoot fucking Earl into space with.
You never saw Earl again.
It's like you will get your money back, Fez.
Now, Earl,
and paid in full.
Would you say right now that Earl is beginning rich or is he end rich? Because right now, to me, Earl, you look end rich, and I know you can't wait to spend it.
God, I'm my father now. But he used to say that all the time on payday. He said, don't be rich.
Jesus.
Be beginning rich, not end rich.
Dad David Duke?
You know what? Black people called each other that word.
You know, as a matter of fact, I know that you get all upset about that, but I'm in a cab today and had to listen to some G-banger fucking playing Jay-Z or whatever, and that's been dropping out. I'm like, well, how's that not fucking a problem? If it's playing on someone's music. Is that offensive?
Yeah, I mean, if he's playing his own stuff, I mean, he could get the edited version. Could he just? I just don't like the word. I hate that word. I'm just like, let the word just go away.
What word are we talking about?
That word, the N word.
Oh, N. See, what I was saying was end. Is it up yet on the Twitter?
No, not yet.
You fucking prick.
Here it comes. Not yet. I see.
Why are you such a liar?
It'll be up.
Mr. Perfect, Mr. Football, there he is.
Yeah, but
Wonder what Earl's feelings were with the Oregon.
Mike, you're on MPA, you're on Run Fez.
Hey, Fezzy, that guy calling ragging you about giving money away isn't going to make the listeners like you any better. We love you just fine. Don't change a thing.
Well, thank you. But this is a nice thing to do for Earl and people. If you want to compliment me or comment on me being a nice guy, that's fine. I've got no problem with it. I don't think it takes away from the act.
So you're fine when they say that they like the things you do, and then you're furious when they don't like the things you do.
Yeah, I have. That's the part I have trouble with.
See, the thing is, I always tried to say to you, is if you're going to fucking feel better when they say good, then you're going to feel worse when they say bad. You get it?
Yeah, that makes sense. But I'll take this good. I'll take as much of it as I can get.
Then you get upset when anyone doesn't agree.
Well, there's people, like Katja on ronfez.net that will look for the negativity in anything. That's a person that there's no pleasing.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, it doesn't matter what I do. I'm sure she'll find a way to make the thing I did with Earl, loaning Earl money, make that bad. Like I'm trying to control Earl's life. Or I'm trying to dictate how he writes his book. No, Earl, have the In Living Color chapter earlier.
How's In Living Color doing?
They're on the road now. I'm really psyched. I got the new record today.
Do you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's called The Chair in the Doorway, and it's out next Tuesday.
You got a big single?
Yeah, we got a big single called Behind the Sun.
All right, let me take a listen. No, are they going to bitch that you're playing their stuff early?
Well, the single's out, so.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
cool looking album.
Yeah, they.
Was that free or did it come out of your 2010?
No, they sent it to me.
Here's Dan in Tennessee. Dan.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just think it's just no shame to have to bring attention to yourself to do this over the air. I would never bring attention over the air that I'm loaning somebody money. And why don't Fez just step up his game instead of resort to this? This is just pitiful, is what it is. It's just shameful. I don't know. That's the way I feel about it.
Well, there's nothing wrong with giving a friend a loan.
Ben in Virginia, you're on Running Fez.
Hey, I just wanted to comment on the greatness that it is to have you and Earl and Fez all together again. It's like old times. I'm driving down the road happy again, not hearing any fussing or anything.
Yeah. Things were always better when we had Earl with us.
I like Earl.
That was, for me, the golden time of the Ron and Fez show was Earl, Harry, Elvis, me, and Fez. That was the
golden.
That was considered the best age of the Ron and Fez show.
The fearsome foursome.
Yeah. We used to call ourselves.
Good times.
Every day we'd go out, we'd go to Coney Island, go fucking on bumper cars together, have a great time.
You did all that?
Yeah.
Well,
Every day.
Bumper cars.
Then we go to the batting cages.
Oh, God.
Harry Elvis.
Was he good?
Well, he would pull the ball. The guy could hit 550, but he'd step in the bucket every fucking time.
Little Gary Sheffield, nothing wrong with that.
A lot of times he would fucking foul it 500 feet.
And that definitely Gary Sheffield.
Or where's the big money going for you?
Mainly just bills, primarily. Some bills.
Don't even try to catch up. You're going bankrupt, so you can't do that. Start looking ahead. Do yourself a favor. Bury some of that and put it in the fucking backyard.
I knew guys that used to put money in their cooler and just bury it in the backyard. So what for? When the revolution comes. They're like, what revolution? What are you going to need money for? You're going to need a gun.
Well, Danny boy, the pipes are calling.
Ronnie boy, just let you know, 7 o'clock, we got bumped to ESPN Classic. U.S. taking on Trinidad and Tobago. Need 3 points here with 3 games left to go to pretty much put us over the edge for the World Cup. I'm predicting a big offensive game. We need some goals scored, and should be nice. Hope you're going to tune in there.
What time's the game tonight?
Game pre-game starts at 6:30, but the game actually itself is supposed to come on at 7, and it's on ESPN Classic, so no HD would suck.
Yeah, that's okay, though. I'm going to be locked in. Here's my big beef. I'll play Trinidad or Tobago, but why do you guys got to fucking join up together against us? One at a time, we'll crush you. All right, why don't we start a new fucking team called United States England? Would anybody put up with that? Trinidad, Tobago. Fucking cheaters. Sons of whores. 3 o'clock, we got the English game, too. Here's Richie. Richie, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, Mr. B. Earl said earlier that this experience was humiliating. Fuck. He said humbling, and I meant to say he meant humiliating. Sorry, fucked that up.
Yeah, you were terrible on that, Richie. You were terrible. This I just got sent to me by Dweezler. He said, Ron, just let you know that dude from Bong TV is sitting in a limo playing Rock Band and doing a Steve Miller tribute. He changed the words from Jungle Love to Jungle Bud. So there you have it. There's nothing better or more creative than a parody song. Give me a famous song.
Welcome to the jungle.
What if we did fucking Welcome to the Weed? And that would be it right there. You see where we're going with this?
Yeah. Give me shelter.
Give me some weed. You know what I mean?
Okay, give me some weed. All right.
Yeah.
I want to hold your hand.
I want to hold your bud. It just keeps going
I
like
like that.
And you
It's
just
funny.
yeah. What you do, you don't make a fucking 180. You just make a little tilt, but tilted towards
Like Tiny
weed.
Dancer?
Mm-hmm. Tiny Buds. Or Tiny Roach.
Okay.
You know, Tiny Roach would be it.
That's good. Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Let me snort you, Tiny Roach.
You know,
Watch the bong lights on the highway.
Oh, geez.
It's really fucking funny.
Dr. Feelgood?
Right. Just leave that one as it is.
Won't get fooled again?
That's just perfect. What?
Won't get fooled again?
Won't get busted again. You see, you just turn it to fucking
Works.
weed stuff. Yeah.
I really fucked the lyrics up to Rocket Man. I thought I was singing it to myself, and my wife caught me, and I.
What were you singing? She licked my bag last night pre-flight.
This is the way I always felt it, and I swear to God, this is true. And I think it's gonna be a long, long time till touchdown Tim brings me coffee and wine. I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh, no, no,
All right,
no.
hold on. Touchdown Tim
brings me coffee and wine. And I swear to God, I thought that's what he was saying.
I swear. Who would Touchdown Tim be?
I thought he was the character in the thing.
Touchdown Tim Tebow?
I don't know. I thought he was a character in the
Because you're a
song.
Gator guy.
Yeah, I like out of the Florida schools, the Gators. I like the Gators.
Touchdown Tim, is that a nickname yet?
I think it is. Touchdown Tim Tebow.
I don't know what he's waiting for if
Not
it's not.
yet. People just call him Tebow.
Yeah.
He's that fucking good.
Why don't they call him Tio?
I wish he'd go to the pros. We could put him in our fantasy league this year.
And then I thought the next line was burning down the fence of your neighbor's yard.
Burning down the fence.
No. I think it's going to be a long, long time till touchdown Tim brings me coffee and wine. I'm not the man I think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. Rocket Man burning down the fence of your neighbor's yard.
Yeah, you're not even coming close.
Touchdown Tim wouldn't even touch wine. Straight edge.
Corey in Virginia.
What?
Hey, Ronnie B, how's it going? Earl, it's great to hear you back on the show, man. I miss having you on there. I'm a big Fishbone fan, and I didn't know if you knew anything about their documentary. It was supposed to be coming out last year. Now it's been delayed, and it started as a documentary about the band and the history of the band, and now it's turned into just live performances. You know anything about that?
Fishbone?
Yes. I just did some stuff with
Lawrence Fishbone.
with Dirty Walt, who used to be in the band. So
What are you doing with him?
A lot of promo stuff, just taking shots and things like that.
You're really making as a photographer now.
I love it. I absolutely love doing it. I'm supposed to make a call today about shooting some more stuff up in Harlem.
We should have had you shoot yourself, getting your Geico money.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not good with the self-portrait type thing.
When is the next time you're going to come back looking for Geico?
Hopefully, I will be Geicoing Fez's $2,000 back. That's the plan.
It's 210 there.
Yeah.
210.
You forgot the 10. Did you count it all?
Save those eyeballs.
Count all of it.
This looks like the scene from Dead Presidents when they were counting the money.
Yeah, I
at
know.
the
It's
end.
fucking great. Seriously, can I get a G-Bo off you?
Yeah, I can lend some
I bet you could.
money.
He's not beginning rich. He's end rich.